This is Ben, Director of the Insurance and Healthcare Practice at Alfresco. This demonstration is going to review Alfresco's Content Accelerator for patient records. Our typical healthcare customer is using an electronic medical record system such as Cerner, Epic, Salesforce Health Cloud, or some other kind of EMR system to manage the day-to-day aspects of patient care. Many of these systems do include very simple document features for storage and retrieval of documents, but for those looking to unlock the value of their patient medical records, the Content Accelerator is an extension of these systems to document enable them and deliver efficiencies when working with the content. In this sample integration with Epic, if a clinician is working in an encounter with a patient in the EMR system, they can see an additional View Patient Documents button that allows them to view the documents for this encounter. Within the Content Accelerator interface, I can see the patient information on the left, as well as all the content for this encounter. I can easily navigate between the timeline view, a thumbnail view, or a table view. Within any of the views, I can use the filters in order to navigate down to the documents that pertain to me. When navigating the patient record, we can use the Alfresco Enterprise Viewer to efficiently navigate the content. The viewer can also expose image files to be viewed, as well as any video or audio files that have been included in the patient's record. The viewer also allows for the viewing of DICOM medical image files, either still or multi-frame. If I switch to view a medical record, we can see the Alfresco Enterprise Viewer exposes the annotations if anyone else is annotated on top of this document. All viewers of the document are able to see these annotations without having to launch a separate interface. As well as being able to view existing annotations, the collaborative annotation process allows for many users to be on the document at the same time. Here we can see another user is chatting with me on this document. Any annotations that this user makes, or any other users, will show up in real time as they're viewing and annotating the document. A user also has the ability to switch to the Participants tab to see who's viewing this document, as well as see the chat history. While having this collaboration, we can also choose to start a video chat. This starts a Zoom conversation, or soon to come many other video platforms, in order to facilitate a more face-to-face type communication on this document. This correspondence can then be recorded and saved into the medical record so that we have the history of this conversation. In addition to viewing the patient's existing records, we can add new documents to this patient record as well. In this case, I'm dragging and dropping an email from my Outlook in order to insert this into the patient record. The email itself is imported, as well as any attachments. On the bulk metadata screen, I can enter in the metadata that applies to all documents to be imported. And on the individual view, I can see the document that I'm indexing, as well as choose the categories specifically for this document. The heads-up viewer allows me to see the content that I'm importing in order to make the correct decision on what type of metadata needs to be added. These documents are now inserted into the patient record. Another common use case is once these documents are all inside the medical record, I need to work with them in an efficient manner. In this case, I can switch to check a couple documents that I want to include into a combined PDF in order to generate this. I choose the documents I'd like to select and choose the Generate Combined PDF. From this screen, I can rearrange the documents as well as individually pick which pages from each content I would like to include. In this case, I'll choose to exclude the last page because it's not relevant for this patient. On this screen, I can choose the category in order to create for this new record. The medical record has been created now into the system. The generated PDF includes an index page to help navigate potentially long records, as well as bookmarks to make navigation easy. Another common step is to send documents outside of the system that may need to be redacted. In this case, this combined PDF includes some information that I need to redact before I can send it outside. By switching the Enterprise Viewer to redaction mode, I can easily draw a box over certain areas of the document in order to remove that information. A new version of this record has now been created that has been redacted. It's very easy for me to now send this correspondence outside of the system using the send email action. This send email action allows me to send out any correspondence from the system and record that within the medical record. I can choose from a list of templates to make it easy for me to send this out with some boilerplate text. Since this correspondence has been sent from the system, the patient record file now includes this record of the email being sent out with the proper date. When viewing this patient's record, I can now see that we sent this email out, as well as see which documents were attached using the Attachments section. This quick navigation between attachments and emails allows me to see if this record has been sent out, as well as the reverse, if I'm looking at the attachment to see what emails it was attached to. One final highlight of the Content Accelerator is the ability to use the interface on a mobile device or tablet to navigate a patient's record. If a clinician is out in the field, they can easily swipe through a patient's record on a tablet and view all the patient's record on the go. All record types can be viewed, and any existing annotations will be visible to all. Video files can be navigated quickly and expose the same interface for navigating long video files, in this case a long surgery that has been pre-annotated and bookmarked for me to jump directly to the spot where the stent is inserted. I can also use a DICOM viewer on a tablet in order to swipe through a multi-frame DICOM file. I hope you've enjoyed the overview of this Content Accelerator for patient records. Thanks for watching.